but I'm probably more relaxed in general. I'm not filling my head with these stories that I've been, where I've been trying to figure out. So my mind is more free for other pursuits, I guess.
Mm.
And I'm not, yeah, I'm not. So who I am without the thought? Well, I'm not chasing her,
Mm.
in my mind or in reality.
Does sound more peaceful.
Not necessarily what I want, but yeah, more peaceful. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Hmm.
So turn the thought around to the opposite. She should open up to me.
She shouldn't open up to me.
So could that be as true?
Um, well, again, since I don't know what's going on for her, one way that it's true is that she's not. So it's actually, in some ways, it's more true because she isn't opening up to me.
Mm.
It's the reality that exists is that she is not opening up to me. Um, and um, maybe there's something. I mean, this is one of my speculations, but another way that that might be true, that she should not open up to me, is that something in our relationship, something in our interaction, triggered something within her. And while I'm curious and I'm willing to be helpful to her, the reality is she's not coming to me asking for help. So maybe there's something going on inside of her, where she's needing to go really deep within, to reflect on something from her past, or maybe it just has to do with commitment. We were.
Well, that was an excellent example of being open to what somebody else's decisions, like that we're all free to be working out our own process, and whatever hers is, you want that to be. You want her to be able to be free with that.
Mhm.
So that's one example. But can you find an example also where she should not open up to you that actually works for you? That's an advantage for you personally. She should not open up to you. I heard you say, for example, you're reading more. So
Right. Oh, okay. Well, certainly, one advantage to she shouldn't open up to me is that, I am in a process right now. It's one of the reasons why I'm here. I'm in a process right now of reflecting on, how I got to this point, where I'm with somebody who, seems to be afraid to talk to me about some very important things that are important to both of us. So the advantage, one of the ways that this is, helpful, is that I'm able to look at my own beliefs around relationship. I'm looking at them and analyze.
she should open up to me. What's another turnaround?
So the original thought is she should open up to me, and another turnaround would be, I should open up to her.
Would that be as true or truer?
That's a harder one because I feel like I've been really open, to her. So in some ways, I feel like that's already that I should open up to her. I feel like that's already happening, and that I am opening up to her. However, if I'm in the sense of meeting someone exactly where they're at, which is something that I, feel like I do in my life, I should open up to her. It's like I should open up to her being who she is. And so in that way, that could be as true in this moment. It's like there's a way in which I'm not being respectful because I'm wanting her to do something that she's clearly not wanting to do. So one variation on I should open up to her is I should open up to Susan being exactly who she is, and to be patient with that.
And one more turnaround to she should open up to me.
Well, another turnaround for that is I should open up to myself. And I should open up to myself. I really feel like since her letter to me, breaking things off, yeah, I feel like that has been happening. I feel like I'm seeing parts of myself that I guess I wasn't aware of before. Either that or not as clearly aware of. And so I'm really feeling that that's true for me, that I'm gaining an opening to myself, to my desires, to my beliefs about relationship, that I am indeed gaining something from opening up to myself. And see if I can think of another way that that's true. I should open up to myself.
One way it might be helpful with this turnaround is also to say, I should open up to myself, especially when it comes to Susan.
I should open up to myself, especially when it comes to Susan. Well, that's happening already in the sense that I'm spending a lot of time with myself. I've been going for a lot more walks by myself. I have been reading a lot more. And just the other night, I put on some great music that I love, and I just danced by myself in the living room. And so that's as true. That's happening.
Great. Okay. Do you see any other turnarounds at all? There often are 3, and you found 3. Sometimes,
right now I'm not thinking of
yeah, I think you basically captured them all. And sometimes with that original concept, you can actually think of the full opposite and just think of it. It'll even be humorous or kind of bizarre sometimes. But in this case, it would be, she should be closed to me. And you can just sort of let it sit. It's the, sort of full-blown opposite, and see how, if it's a friendly universe, how might it be possible that it is as true that she should be closed to you?
Well, this isn't the outcome. I mean, from what you're talking about now, this isn't the outcome that I want. However, she should be closed to me if it is indeed a friendly universe, and we're not meant to be together. Then she should be close to me, because this whole thing about being open to me has to do with us building a relationship, a long-term relationship. So if that is not in her best interest, and I certainly, that isn't what I want to say, but she should, from that point of view, she should be close to me. If she is not interested in being with me in a long-term partnership, yeah, she should be close to me. Yeah.
Thank you so much for your work today. Appreciate it.
You're welcome.